Good morning. Is everyone in their pajamas? I would like to be in my pajamas. Test for sound here. Seems to be a lot of lag this morning, just FYI. Uh-oh. No sound? Let's see. Do we have sound? We're frozen already. Sound here. There we go. Okay. Let me leave some links. See if anybody's up. And then we'll get started. Wish there was a way to do this beginning part without it being completely awkward and boring, but there just isn't a good way to do it unless I had help. But I don't have help, it's just me. If you're here, you can go ahead and comment so I know that you're here. That way I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. Okay. See what we got going on here. Somebody here yet? Make sure I have sound because it was not working. Yep. Okay. Time to talk about some campaign 1 action. Kind of an interesting, I don't know, we're making some interesting transitions that are interesting. See how it works out. Okay, so campaign 1, I actually don't have a ton to talk about. Usually my paper's totally full. So, you know, the after Christmas sale or catalogs are usually much smaller. That's pretty normal. And probably the next one after this, I would guess campaign 2 will probably be even smaller, but we'll have to wait and see. One thing I do want to mention that I forgot to mention last time, we have talked before about the Super Drama mascara, about the brown black being in the outlet catalog being discontinued, but the black is now in the outlet catalog as well. So looks like Super Drama is going away. So I just wanted to mention that because I think I forgot to mention that last time because we were caught up in the Professional and the clear skin and the slick tints and all that jazz. So yeah, Super Drama is going away. So this is what campaign 1 looks like, and we talked about this before. We talked about how we were doing sort of Vera Bradley looking bags, and we kind of talked about how that's sort of interesting because the black and white one that they did the last time didn't seem to sell well, and it was in the outlet catalog for pretty much forever. And sometimes it's hard to tell because sometimes what happens is they introduce a product and the price point is way too high and it doesn't sell. So what they do is they put it in the outlet catalog and they drop the price, although they didn't drop the price. They were selling it in the outlet catalog at $19.99, which is really what they kind of intended to sell it at, you know, all along, because it's always one of those add-on options. It's like, you know, you can, if you buy this much amount from these pages in the catalog, you can add this on for $19.99, or if you buy it on its own, it's going to be $40, right? So what they do is sometimes they introduce it at a price that's way too high and people don't buy. So they put it in the outlet catalog to sell it off at a lower price. And then because people think that it's cheaper, then all of a sudden they start buying it. And if it's selling well, they'll just leave it in the outlet catalog and keep creating more of them and just keep on selling them at that lower price because they're actually making a really good profit on it. So sometimes it can be hard to tell exactly what's happening with it. But anyway, we talked last time about how it was interesting that they were doing this again because it didn't seem that the one before really sold that well. But and then we just kind of debated about, you know, are these not in trend anymore if you're not a Vera Bradley collector? So anyway, but that is on the front cover, and then the back cover is our better value deodorants, which are not a better value. It's more than twice the cost for the amount of product that you're getting. So the sale price, when they're on sale, if they're selling them at the $1.49, that's a little better, but if it ever sells at full price, then it's not a better value than what it was before. And I'm not happy that they don't have the Skin So Soft, the orange bottle. They only have the Soft and Sensual, and that is no bueno. But anyway, so that's what the catalog looks like. Let me do a quick refresh and see if anybody's here. If you're here, then be sure to say hello in the chat so that I know that you're here. And make sure I'm not getting any messages on Facebook. Okay. All right. So let's talk about the stuff that's being discontinued. On page 20, the first thing is this mesh shower organizer. Is while supplies last. No big deal, really, for that. Page 96. The Comfort for a Cause slipper boot and the Love Ribbon breast cancer awareness necklace are while supplies last. So the boot is right here. And then the necklace is this one that says love. Okay. Now, pages 116 through 125 are all while supplies last, but it really is just basically outlet catalog stuff. I didn't see anything in there that was something that we wouldn't expect to go into the outlet at some point. There wasn't anything that was shocking to me. It's basically Mark stuff and then kids stuff and then jewelry. So, and there really isn't anything in there that I think is so new or, you know, that I'm surprised to see it. It's pretty much all stuff that's been in there before, aside from the jewelry, but, you know, we know the jewelry doesn't stay around that long. So that whole section is while supplies last, and I'm not going to go through all of those because there just isn't that much value to it. Okay, page 135. The Doc McStuffins 20-piece toy set is while supplies last, so that's this one here at the bottom. And page 150. Here's something we're going to talk about quite a bit here in a minute. All of the moisture therapy is all while supplies last. They repackaged it, or they're repackaging it. So it's all while supplies last. And I didn't compare item by item if everything is coming back. Like, just off the top of my head, I think the little balm stick for the calming relief, I don't remember seeing. You know, there might be some items that don't come back right away or at all. So you're just going to want to kind of compare when you get your what's new, compare what's still left and what's not, because there might be a few things that aren't coming back. Okay, and that's basically it for the catalog that I wanted to talk about. Really easy this time. But a couple things that I wanted to mention that we haven't really talked about is we did mention last time that there were a bunch of the True Color eyeshadow singles that were in the outlet catalog. And there's basically only 10 colors left now, and none of them are colors. They're all neutrals. The closest thing to a color is like the deep dark green shade. But we really don't have any color left in those, or much selection left. So that's one thing I wanted to mention. Let me see if I can find them real quick. If not, no big deal. And the other thing I wanted to mention is the fact that the Speed Dry Plus 30 is pretty much gone. I mean, we have 9 colors, basically. Well, 9 in clear, so 10 colors in that line as well. And so I don't know what the future of those looks like. Yeah, see, here is the True Color eyeshadow singles. The closest thing to color we have is Turquoise Glow, and that's basically still a neutral, basically, because it's such a deep dark green. So something we really didn't talk about, but just something I wanted to kind of mention because I don't know, if those are items that you guys really like, you should really probably focus on selling them because it kind of looks like they're being weeded out. Okay, that's it for this. And then the Mark catalog is the same. We already talked about it, so I'm not going to mention it again. The outlet catalog is, there's not really anything in it that I was surprised by, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. So looks like this has the Empowerment Butterfly motif tote bag on the front. And then on the back, it has the breast cancer floral print flip-flops on the back. And significantly smaller than the last one. It's only 32 pages, where the last one was like 80 or somewhere around there. So nothing in this one that I wasn't really expecting to see. There are, like I just mentioned, there are the Speed Dry Plus 30 colors. There's some in there, you know, Avon Nailwear Pro Plus colors. Some of the Avon Metallic Effects colors are in there, but nothing really that was shocking. I will say that I feel like there are a couple items in this outlet catalog that we never sold in the books. And there is an Avon exclusive. I think they meant to say outlet exclusive, but I'm not positive. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they meant to say outlet exclusive in here. There's this little, it's called the Crazy for Quilting wallet. And it looks like this. If I had to guess, it's got little, it's almost like it's embroidered or something. If I had to guess, I would say maybe that was something that was supposed to be a part of the Valentine's Day line and maybe just didn't turn out the way they expected, or they aren't going to be able to make as many as they wanted or something. But see where it says Avon exclusive? I'm pretty sure that was supposed to say outlet exclusive. But anyway, I feel like aside from that, I feel like there's maybe a couple, gosh, you guys, I have to yawn like crazy this morning. I feel like there's a couple maybe jewelry items that we never sold out of the catalog in here. It just felt to me like there were a few things that I felt like I had never seen before in the outlet. So just wanted to mention that. And so now I want to talk about the what's new. Do a quick refresh. Hang on. Excuse me. So tired. Okay, so I just told you guys that the moisture therapy line is being repackaged. And I know how I feel about the repackaging, but I'm going to just let you guys see for yourself and see what you think about it. So I'd like you to tell me in the comments whether you would give the repackaging a thumbs up or a thumbs down. One thing I will say that I like is I like the Avon being sort of embossed along the side of the large bottle. The word Avon is like embossed there, and I do like that. So here's what it looks like. Very reminiscent of like Dermalogica, which you hear people all the time say that they pass up Dermalogica all the time because the packaging doesn't really get their attention. But can you see the embossing on the side of the big bottle here? That I like. So tell me in the comments below, thumbs up or thumbs down, what you think about it. I know what I think about it. You can probably tell what I think about it. They are they are bringing out a new version of the moisture therapy. It's called the Derma Soothing line, and it's for eczema prone skin. So they're doing a body wash and a body lotion. I was reading the details about it, but I really don't think there's anything that interesting to tell you. Oh, time for me to plug in. So that's the Derma version. Now, before I go any further, I'm going to tell you there's a lot of advanced order stock up opportunities in this magalog, in the what's new. My advice to you is don't take advantage of any of them because it's campaign 1 and the President's Club cycle has just reset and started all over, and you are at 0 award points. And you need all the award points you can get. Your goal right now needs to be to get to President's Club, and that means you need 100% award points for everything that you sell. You need full credit for it, and then once you get there, you can come back and, you know, start to make decisions about, is saving more money better than working towards the next awards points related goal. Okay, that's my advice. Take it or leave it. You can do what you will with it. Let me see if this is. Somebody's commenting in Facebook. Let me see if they're having issues. Bear with me just a minute. Presentation started 16 minutes into it. Oh. Okay, sorry about that. Somebody was trying to get in and they were confused because they were coming in at 16 minutes into the presentation. That's because it's live, and so while it's live, you can't really go back and watch the beginning. But once we're done and it posts, you'll be able to go back to the beginning and watch anything that you missed. So, okay. So anyway, that's my advice. Take it or leave it. There might be some opportunities where you can get these at a much higher earnings percentage, but until you've reached President's Club, that's probably not going to benefit you for long enough. It benefits you up front, but in the long run, it's not really going to benefit you to take advantage of it. So I said my piece on that. You guys do whatever you want to do. Okay, so the first super earner opportunity is guaranteed 50% earnings, and it's on that Moisture Therapy Derma line. So what you can get, of course, it's based on the brochure 3 special price. What you can get is a 6-piece pack that has basically 3 of each of the body wash and the lotion, and then you get 1 of each for free on top of that. So you basically get 4 of each. The value is $72 total, you know, based on the brochure 3 prices. So you would pay $23.97 and you would earn $23.97 if you sell them at that price. The award sales, though, are only going to be $47.94. It's not going to be $72 worth. So that's why I say, it's, you know, right now, coming straight out of the gate, there's not a whole lot of benefit in doing this. There's a little bit of benefit to these for brand new reps while they are building or starting to get used to selling, you know. And I mean, you don't expect a brand new rep to sell straight out of the gate at President's Club level. So while they're just starting, if they want to invest money into the business, they shouldn't feel like they have to, but if they want to, or if they have an amount of money that they have set aside to invest in the business, then being able to get 50% earnings on this, if they sell them, is, you know, is not necessarily a bad thing. But for an established representative like myself, or, you know, somebody that's a couple campaigns into selling, they probably should focus on the award sales more than having 50% earnings on this one item, in my opinion. But anyway, it's the normal no limit delayed billing thing. You order it in campaigns 1 and 2 and get billed in campaign 3, paying campaign 4. All the spiel is the same. If anybody ever needs me to explain the spiel to them, let me know, because sometimes I read through it really quickly. Today I'm not even going to read it because I think most people that are watching know what it is. But if anybody watches the replay or something and you need somebody to explain it to you, just comment and I will gladly start to cover that again for a while until it's clear. So there's that. Okay. Then the next thing is that they are going to let you save 40% basically on the rest of the moisture therapy things. So, you you know, again, it's no limit. Order in campaigns 1 and 2, build in the campaign in which you order, says. So it's not delayed billing for this one. It's delayed billing on the derma, but it's not delayed on the others. And I just want to show you the packaging for the others. Yeah, see, the Calming Relief only has 4 items, so there's definitely some items that haven't come back yet. But anyway, here's the new packaging. And here's the moisture therapy version. So they're still going to be called Daily Skin Defense, Calming Relief, and Intensive Healing and Repair. They didn't change the names at all. Let me see. Okay. All right. Brenda's with us. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so there's that, 40% on that. Then there is a sample opportunity. There's 25 samples plus 5 2-step wrinkle tests for $6.99. It's a $16.10 value, and you know, it's the new products. So it's basically the Reversalist Complete Renewal Day Cream, Night Cream, and Dual Eye System, and then the Platinum Night Cream, Eye Cream, and Lip Cream, and then the 2-step wrinkle test. So you basically get 5 of each thing. So that's there. Right here. And then you can save 40% on a new Reversalist, the Ultimate 7S, and the Platinum. Basically, in brochure, it looks like it's going to be 2. They can get them 2 for $38. So you can buy them for $11.40 plus full price tax. Don't forget the tax that you would be charged would be, you know, the full tax for the 2 for $38 type thing, not your tax. Okay, so it's no limit. It's not delayed billing. You order in campaigns 1 and 2 and get billed in that campaign. Again, you don't get the full award sales. You only get the $11.40, so probably not worth it at this point. You know, unless you have a storefront that you need to stock, probably not worth it. Although most of the people that have the storefronts are going to be at a sales level that they already get it and more than 40% off anyway, so still probably not worth it. There's a sample offer for the Liquid Touch samples for the Mesmerize for men. We don't really sell the Mesmerize for women anymore. Every now and then you'll see it, but it's buy 3, get 1 free for the 10 packs. And then there's a save 40% offer. Apparently in the brochure, they're going to be 2 for $15, but it's for the women's lines. You can get them for $4.50. So it's going to include the Timeless, the Candid, which I don't know why they're including the Candid because they're discontinuing it. So that seems like a waste of time to me, but whatevs. The Frio 2, the Sweet Honesty, the Odyssey, and the Night Magic. So in the brochure, I guess they're going to be 2 for $15. Again, it's no limit, but it's not delayed billing. So you order in campaigns 1 and 2, and you get billed in that campaign. And you only get award sales for $4.50. You don't get full award sales. But anyway, here's the ones that are being offered. You know, basically what's happening right now is it's after holidays, and Avon needs to clear out the warehouse for all of the holiday overstock. and they are counting on you to be salivating over these lower prices and buy it all yourself. This is where they're selling to the reps. We're not selling to customers. This is where their representatives are Avon's biggest customers right now. They've lost sight of the end customer and they focus on just selling to us. Okay, so that's what's happening here. Is it's clear out time, which for some people can be a good opportunity to stock up. But again, I say if you are going to be selling for long term, you need to focus on long term, and you need to focus on getting award sales, get yourself to President's Club as quickly as possible. So, you know, even if you wait, I mean, if you wait until they're in the catalog and order them at the 2 for $15 price, that's still a good, you're still going to get, you know, a decent price, even if you're not President's Club yet. But if you made President's Club last year, then you're going to get 40% off of it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Just order it out of the book and get full credit on it. Okay, then it's Valentine's Day stuff. So it's a lot of the normal stuff. There's a cookie press kit, which we tend to do. We seem to be doing those once a year or every other year or something like that. But of course it's red, and the cookies are all Valentine's related cookies. Then they're doing a red velvet cake candle and a heart candle sleeve. The candle sleeve is red. I'll show you those. That's our normal candle line. They're just doing red velvet is the scent, and then the holiday themed candle sleeve is a heart and it is red. Then we have kind of the normal Valentine's jewelry, which, you know, I'll just give you a quick peek at that, just to give you an idea. And then we have more just like general jewelry, but there is going to be some fine jewelry, so I'll show you that. The general jewelry is kind of our typical jewelry, and I won't go into that too much, but the fine jewelry, which they create, you know, every year for the Valentine's Day sales, looks like this. Okay, and then there's more jewelry. They're doing a lot of, here's one thing I like, is they're doing a couple sets of jewelry that are they're combining like silver tone and gold tone and rose gold tone all together. I wish they wouldn't do the rhinestones when they did it, though. I really don't like our rhinestones. But, you know, they're doing a couple sets that mix all three of those metals, which I really like. There's a necklace here that's really pretty. It reminds me a lot of a Mark necklace that we did. I don't know, maybe somewhere in the 5 to 7 year ago range, but you know, it's pretty. We do have a tendency to kind of regurgitate the same styles and just change up the color of the beads. So I don't know if you remember that Mark necklace, comment, let me know, because I have it. It's white, mostly white and clear beads. There's another new bra, and we always do pajamas at Valentine's Day, so I'll show you the pajamas. Here's the sexy versions. And then here are the cuter, you know, licensed versions. Tweety Bird and Betty Boop. Of course, there's some Hello Kitty. And of course, we have the licensed watches that match, plus a Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Uh-oh. I see static on my, hold on. There's an error in my player. Let's see, are we still going? Oh, Helen made it. Hey, girl, hey. What are you doing up so early? Crazy kid. Okay. Okay. So then we also have some cushion walk loafers. And I have to say, these are the first loafers I've seen in a long time that I don't feel like wearing them adds 10 years to your age. So I will show them. They have, you know, the cute little bow on them. Most of the time our loafers, I feel like, make you look older than you are. And then I'll show you these because some people are going to think these are cute. They won't be for everyone, but they will be for some. They're basically just slides. They're calling them slip-on sneakers. I call them slides because they're not sneakers. You can't really run, jump, or play in them. You can walk successfully in them. Yeah, these are slides. Okay. So, I mean, these are very reminiscent. Is it Tory Burch that has a version like this? Tory Burch and somebody else that has one of the guy designers, and I'm having a brain fart. I can't think of who it is, but they're pretty popular. There's some houseware stuff I'll just show you briefly. These are pretty cute. I like the bowls. I like the stripes. It's fun. And we are going to have a preferred preview opportunity coming up. There's going to be a brand new, clinical overnight hydration mask. And there's going to, and they are reformulating the Pro Line Eraser treatment. So just when you got people to start using the Pro Line Eraser treatment because something else was discontinued, they changed the Pro Line Eraser treatment. So now they have to go through yet another adjustment. Anyway, I do think I like the packaging, at least from what I can see, what I can tell from the photo. But anyway, so keep your eye open for that. You need to, it says you need to sign up by campaign 25 to receive it if you want to do the preferred preview. So by signing up by campaign 25 doesn't mean you need to sign up to order these by campaign 25. It means you need to be signed up for the preferred preview program by campaign 25 in order to get this one. So let me just clarify that. If you want it. If you don't want it, then you call in and tell them not to ship it. This is kind of cute. The price is high. But it's mark stuff. It's Keep It Connected hairpins. Silver, so it's like 2 hairpins, but they're attached with a chain. So that's kind of cute. I don't know, it's cute. But it's cute. And then they're bringing back gel eyeliners in the pots. But they're making them mark. They are going to be waterproof. There's 3 colors so far. There's like a brown, a black, and a gold. And because it's marked, the price is higher than it was, you know, when it was in Avon. So it's going to be $11. But they are, it does look like if you order the pot, then you get a brush along with it every time. It might be a little excessive. Like, I don't know if I need, I don't think I need, if I ordered all 3 of these, I don't think I need 3 brushes. I kind of wish that would be a separate option. I wish these were lower priced and the brush, you know, I mean, they could sell these at $4.99 and then sell the brush for $2.99, and it's still not $11, but it would be good. But anyway, so it looks like the brush comes with, every time you order one, you'll get a free brush. It is a double-ended brush. It's just straight on one end and angled on the other. And then they're doing a representative offer for 45% off the face products for Mark. So it includes the shimmer cubes, you know, the Touch and Glow, the Powder Buff Foundation, the Got the Goods Foundation, the Glowdacious Bronzer, the That's Brilliant Luminizer, the Super Conceal Concealer, and the Angled Kabuki face brush. So stock up now, no limit. Not delayed billing though. So you can order in campaigns 1 and 2 and get billed in that campaign. And again, it's not full award points. It's still just the year cost award points. So there's that. Now, the repackaging that I do kind of like, anybody who's been around for a long time, I feel like they did this packaging before. They repackaged the Dew Kiss Lip Dew, which is funny that we just talked about that last time. But I feel like they did this packaging before, like it was like special packaging for Valentine's Day or something. And then, you know, it was just like a limited edition packaging or something. But I like it better than the moisture therapy for sure. So here's what it looks like. Let me make sure that you can see that. You see it there? Sorry guys, I know the lighting's kind of, it's another dreary gray day. It's there. Okay, so the Dew Kiss got repackaged. And then, oh, a couple more Valentine's Day things on the back. These are for kids. Casey the Kissable Puppy. Casey's head bops side to side. There's an easy to personalize dog tag that she wears, so you could write the name on it if you wanted to. You push the button on the paw to activate it, and there's kiss lips that light up all over Casey's face, and it plays the hit song Kiss Me. I don't know what hit song is Kiss Me, unless it's like the really old song. But then there's also a Photo Hearts tote, a sweet candy watch with mirror that like flips up, the cover flips up so the mirror's on the inside, and then earrings. The earrings are probably my favorite thing. They're called the Sweet Candy 5-pair earring set, and it's one of those cute little pairs of mix and match. There's the dog with his kisses lighting up on his face. It's one of those pairs of earrings. Here's the earring set. Let's see, where is it? Oh, over here. And it's just one of those sets that's like mix and match. That I think is cute. I would totally like that, and I'm 40 years old. I mean, aside from the hearts say smile, cool, BFF, and cute. So I can live without the BFF one, but the other ones are cute. So the watch. And that is pretty much it. There is also still, for trendsetters, if you have any trendsetters in your downline, they do still have the resell opportunities through campaigns 1 and 2. So they'll still be getting like old catalogs in their boxes, and if they want to resell, they can. The older campaigns. Yes, exactly. That's what I think it might be, Helen, that 6 pence. Yeah, I think. Not really sure. I can't think of any like current songs that are called Kiss Me. Can you? Yeah, I can't think of any. I'll have to do a Google search and see if anything pops up that I'm like, oh, but I can't think of any. Okay, so is there anything anybody wants to see more of or wants more details on, or anything like that? This was a fast one this time. Wasn't a whole lot to talk about, which is not necessarily a bad thing. You know, I thought about doing like some sales tips and tricks for this one, but you know, the campaigns right after Christmas are always the hardest. They're always the slimmest. They're usually the least interesting until every now and then there's one or two in the summer that end up that way. But you know, it's a hard period. It's the dry time. Although the upside is that the recovery time is usually easier now than it is in the summertime. You know, the dry spell is a little shorter usually, you know, during first quarter than it is summertime. Summertime is the hardest for sure. But, you know, I sort of feel like I thought, well, we could do some sales tips and tricks or try to create some little bundles or whatever. But I think for the first campaigns, you just got to try to keep your head above water and just try to sell whatever you can sell to whoever you can sell it to, and just start focusing on award sales again, because people have put themselves into debt because they charged up their Christmas because they didn't budget for it. And you know, you just have to expect and plan for people to not have money and to not be buying early on. So don't feel bad if sales are low, and don't, you know, just don't worry too much about trying to, you know, be gimmicky or anything like that, because the truth is people are not going to be focused on that anymore. You know, there's going to be after Christmas clearance sales going on, and if they do have any money left from the holidays, they're going to be doing all of that kind of buying. They're going to be buying up all the clearance at Walmart and that kind of thing. So just don't sweat it. Just start to focus on, you know, you're starting your award sales over again, and just start to think long term, what's your plan going to be, and keep your expenses down, because it will take a while before you sort of recover during this time from the dry spell. So keep your expenses low and just be smart about your shopping. I wouldn't recommend doing a lot of demos for yourself. You know, I wouldn't recommend, unless you know, somebody gave you like a Visa gift card for Christmas or something and you want to buy demos from yourself, you know, or buy things for yourself that way, go for it. But try to keep your expenses down, because you'll have a month or two or maybe more where it's going to be a little rough here coming up. So just keep your head in the game. Don't sweat it. Just be smart. Okay. Anything anybody else wants to see or know about, or any holiday products I was impressed with? You know, I have to say, this is kind of a boring holiday selection for me. I'm trying to think. Let's see. I mean, I always like the jewelry. I'm not always, but you know, I think there were some jewelry pieces that were nice. I wish some of those pieces, some of the chunky jewelry, I wish they would lower the price some on those, but some of those were pretty. And let me think. The kids stuff, I know everybody's all about the Frozen stuff, but I think we could have been smarter in our selections for that. You know, I was disappointed that we didn't have the sampler sets this year for, you know, like the fragrance sampler sets, or anything like that. So that was kind of like meh. Gosh, I'm trying to think of what some of the holiday. I think the candle selection was good. You know, I'm really starting to dig the candles. The candles I'm doing really well with, or fairly well with. So I liked those. The holiday, like the decorations, I usually always like the holiday decorations. Sometimes they're priced too high for my customers and things, but I do like them. So those were nice this year. And I think our housewares are always nice. So anything that falls in that category, I think is usually always nice. The clothing this year was so heavy on black and gold that I just wasn't. I would have liked to have seen them I really didn't want that black and gold extending through the whole season, and it kind of did. So that, I didn't feel like that was that exciting. We didn't have really any like super cute pajamas or anything like that. Yeah, Helen feels the same way about the mark. I mean, we had those, the pants, the pajama pants, the 2 pairs of pants that were cute, but we really didn't, I don't know, I feel like we needed some full-on pajama sets. I mean, that's what's popular. It's what's popular with other brands. And we kind of missed the mark on that. I would have liked to have seen some more cute opportunities with that. The slippers were cute. I mean, we had some cute Christmas house shoes or slippers, whichever you refer to them as. Let's see, what else? I never get excited about I mean, I never have since the very beginning, about the fragrance gift sets. I don't know. I think they're a good idea to have them, but I just never, they just don't excite me that much. You know, we had the one solid fragrance. I wish they would just have those all the time. The little fragrance compacts. Oh, my phone's ringing. Sorry about that. Let's see what else. The makeup. I mean, we missed the mark on the makeup, I think, completely. We didn't have any holiday seasonal limited edition colors. You know, we did the palettes that I think don't sell because we usually price them too high. We only had those 3 little sets, which the sets were nice, but I mean, I really wanted to see like I want to see 3 or 4 holiday limited edition nail polish shades and a couple sparkly glittery eyeliners, and you know, things that are really like get you excited about the holidays, that are glamorous and fun and a little more over the top than you might normally wear, you know, all year long, and that kind of stuff. And we didn't have any of that. So but you know what, my sales reflected it too. I mean, the last 2 years my holiday sales have been a lot lower than any other season, and it should never be that way. I mean, your fourth quarter should be like an explosion of sales, you know, and it's never that way. So, or it hasn't been that way for the last 2 years. So I don't know. I think it was a weak selection, but there were items that I did like. And there's always items that I like. But you know, we're struggling right now. I think management right now is just trying to learn the brand. Like, they don't even know what the brand is or who the customers are. And so until they learn it, we're going to continue to struggle. Until they listen, we're going to have issues. So right now they're trying to market to too many people, and they need to get the solid customer base back that has always been there, and then they can start to focus on expanding and trying to attract, you know, other target markets and bring them in. They got to learn what the brand is first, and I don't think that they understand the brand yet. So, and right now they're worried about slashing costs so that they can cover the $400 million fines that they have. So, see what happens. But yeah, there were some things that I liked. Some things not so much. So, let's see. Helen's campaign 22. Let's see, when I start campaign 1 next, like in a week. Actually, not even a week. Well, yeah. I start campaign 1 this coming Friday. So you won't be in camp. Will you be into the new year when your campaign 1 starts?
Yeah, I think you'll already be past New Year's, won't you? Before you start, which is good. That's when you should be starting it. The downside is that everybody sold before you, but the upside is you're actually selling it when people want to buy it. I mean, just think, I'm going to be selling, before December 1st, I'm going to be selling Valentine's Day stuff. Wah, wah. It's really fun when people are doing all their last minute Christmas shopping because they procrastinated, and they're like, what do you have for Christmas? And I'm like, I don't have anything for Christmas, but I got some Valentine's stuff. We can maybe figure out a way to make the Valentine's stuff work. Life of a trendsetter. All right, well, I think that's it then. Fast one this time, but that's good. We need fast ones every now and then. If there's anything you guys think of or any questions that anybody thinks of later on that they want to see or know, then you can always ask me on Facebook or in the comments here. I do want to say last time, the last one, I don't know why, but the comments that happened during the live broadcast were no longer available to be seen down in the comment section when the replay posted. And as a matter of fact, I could see a portion of them in the control room. There's a control room for your live broadcast. I could see a portion of them, but the majority of the first half of them, even I couldn't see anymore, although I can see how many comments there were. There were like 134 comments. I can see that, but I can't get to the comments. So I don't know what happened with that. There's a possibility, I'm just warning you guys, that there's a possibility that will happen this time as well. So that's why I was trying to kind of read. Oh, Helen's going to be in Campaign 1 mid-January. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to make sure I read the comments out loud, just in case they disappear. So I don't know why. It's never done that before, so I don't know if Google made another change to YouTube live broadcasts or what, but you know, they changed the system like they changed their underwear, so it's possible. I did send them feedback and said, hey, I need those comments to show up, so maybe they'll fix it. I don't really know. Most of the time, they're not very efficient at fixing things, but we'll see. All right. Well, I will see you guys next time. Go back to sleep, Helen. Enjoy your Saturday morning. Bye, guys.